What's up, guys? This is Ozric. That's my PlayStation ID, and I'm bringing you guys a new series here. There's going to be a lot of parts to this. This is part one. It's called Classes in Session. This is basically where I'm going to teach you guys and break down all of the core techniques that I've learned and the techniques that I utilize in my gameplay. And just keep in mind, what I want you to take from this is you don't have to be an extremely blessed gamer to get good scores in video games. Basically and generally, if you take time to practice anything and master skill sets, you're gonna get good. And I guarantee if you follow this and you learn, you're gonna become very, very hard to beat at this game. So let's go ahead and jump into this. This is part one. This is what I call how to effectively use cover. Now, the game I've picked out, this is a domination on grid. I picked this because this is pretty much a textbook example of using cover. It's actually damn near flawless. I think I make maybe 2 mistakes, which I'll point out. But other than that, I couldn't have asked for a better fucking game to show you guys. What I want you guys to actually pay attention to here is whenever I start engaging the enemies, make sure you look at how I'm maneuvering behind cover. Notice I will never start shooting someone unless I'm behind something. I mean, you have to position yourself in a way that you can easily shoot the enemy and they have a very hard time shooting you. That's kind of my philosophy behind it. I also want you guys to start looking at the mistakes that the enemies are making, and I'll point some of them out, but I'm able to easily capitalize on what these guys are doing because I can read them. They can't read me because I'm constantly moving, and this is complete control. Complete control. I posted up another video on Grid, and I think it was the 63 and 3. I had like 3 choppers, 3 dogs on it, and that was actually a game that I recorded earlier on when the game first came out. I think it was like 6th or 7th prestige, and I didn't quite learn all of the positions. But this is, look at this throwback, boom. But I didn't quite learn all the positions yet, but this is like complete mastery. If you notice, you see where my buddy there killing you, Scrubs. What up, homie? I know you're watching. He's over here behind the trash can. That's a good spot, and I've used that spot a lot, but you don't want to stay there the whole time. The reason being is you can shoot clear through that trash can. They can actually be sitting in the backfields, and they can just pop fire right through the trash can, and you're done. So you kind of want to maneuver behind those cement blocks to the left of you, and you can see to the left of the truck here. If you're behind that left cement block, and you can maneuver back and forth between the trash can and that area. You can also use this Jeep, as you see me doing here. And see, I was able to kill this guy because I was behind cover. If I didn't have cover, and if he had any kind of aim, he probably would have got me. I don't necessarily recommend standing on top of this block because you have part of your body exposed, and somebody can get lucky if they just start shooting at you. Oh yeah, you gotta love Flak Jacket Pro. Tossbacks are nasty. What you see me doing here is my motion's picking up some guys trying to flank around. So instead of running over there by that tanker, stand behind these cement blocks right here. Keep your distance. You don't want to run up on people because they can start getting lucky. And I try to, as much as possible, eliminate luck in my gameplay. I don't like people getting lucky, just spraying their rapid fires at me, or spraying, their fucking FAMAS, not even aiming. So I try to utilize the cover in a way to where that's not a factor anymore. And I also started trying to become more mobile during Blackbirds. I previously had a philosophy where I wouldn't move very much during Blackbirds. The reason being is I don't want to flip the spawns. I wanted to keep them in a particular area. Usually what happens if you have some randoms on your team, you throw a Blackbird up, your team rushes to kill, and some little guy tries to creep in and cap that third flag. And I really didn't want that happening, and I really didn't want them gaining any type of advantage when the Blackbird wears off. So I've started going against that just to smack the opposing team a little more, and then when it wears off, I fall back into position, which is what you want to do if you do decide to rush during the Blackbird.
RSR-71's in the air.
Again, here you see me working this trash can. Blackbird goes up, I advance. And you're gonna see me right here, constantly using cover. Nothing they can do. Even if they know and that's the thing, even if they know you're there, if you're behind cover, you still have an advantage. I'm actually running in more trying to die so I can start my streak again.
We lost Alpha.
Alright. Pause it right there and you'll notice instead of sprinting forward trying to kill him, I duck down and let him come to me. You never want to rush corners. That's another thing. And another thing here is behind the cement block
Securing Alpha.
is an excellent spot. The only way they can get you is from the back. They can't get you from the front there. And I see I'm taking shots. Instead of challenging that guy, I duck down and I let him blow his load. That's something you want to do. If someone's just randomly spraying at you, let them blow out their clip. And once they blow out their clip, then you pop up.
We're being dominated. Take those positions.
I almost fucked my buddy up there. Good thing he had flak jacket.
Bravo secure.
And we take B back. Constantly checking. I know they're over here somewhere.
Friendly napalm strike on the way.
Boom.
Charlie secure.
This is a nice little spot, by the way. If you lay down, you can kind of clip from the little ledge. Alright, so as you see, they're triple cap. The spawn is now flipped towards A. And look at what I'm doing here. Picking them off behind cover. Advancing. I'm staying away from that corner because I know they could potentially be in the back here. So I work my way here. And nothing. See how I'm maneuvering behind these things here? That's what I'm talking about. You can see the entire range behind that truck. And here I'm just running in. I'm actually trying to die. We don't have a Blackbird, so I'm just thinking, kill me. I want a kill streak. And there we go.
Enemy spy plane incoming.
Let's see. What am I doing here? Sorry, this is only like the second time I've watched this, other than when I was recording.
SR-71 online.
If you're behind that trash can, that's a spot you gotta watch. That little ledge is a bitch. You can stand behind the trash can the entire game, but either somebody's gonna come behind you or they're gonna get you from that ledge. This guy. Alright, watch this. I know he's coming back, so what do? I duck down. Nothing he could do. I spin around, I see they're spawning back there. Still behind cover. They never even saw me.
Securing A.
Even if you didn't have a Blackbird up, that's exactly what I would have done. Alright. So you kind of see these guys are 100% controlled. You know, it helps to have a Blackbird, but honestly, if you didn't have that up, this is exactly what I would be doing anyways. I honestly think the reason you know, a lot of people die so much is because you don't use cover. I've even seen, you know, I don't really know off the top of my head, but some of the guys I play with, you know, they get so frustrated that they are getting killed. And it's almost always because you were rushing around. You were out in the open and somebody got lucky. They turned a corner and sprayed you down. The thing with, and I'm going to talk about this right before this video ends, using cover is probably the biggest thing that will turn a 1 to a 1.5 KD player into a 2+ KD player. This is the biggest thing you could ever do that's going to improve your game is using cover. If you don't use cover, you're an easy target. Just keep that in mind. That's what I want you guys to learn from this. Now, there's little other techniques that you use behind this philosophy of using cover, but this is the biggest #1 thing to do. Alright, so that's part 1. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and I'm out.